Now, Coach, I got to say, I'm still stunned.
Yeah, look at me.
I'm still shocked that you guys pulled this game out. What can you say about it?
This is what I can say. And people are going to say, well, they barely beat Glasgow, Franklin. Never give up. First game of the season. I got a text from you. I said, Coach, I didn't know you were going to be able to do it. And they did it. And they just continue to do it. We played offensively about as bad as we played since I've been here. Just started the game off like gangbusters, and then for some reason we just kind of lost it. And I don't know why, but defensively we hung in there and we hung in there and we hung in there. And all I can say, man, is if people are watching us, they watched us last week when Derry County was up 16-6 and we went and scored, and then they threw an interception with like 30 seconds to go in the half, and we drove 80 yards in 30 seconds. And it just, there's something. And when you have playmakers, man, sometimes playmakers got to go make a play, Tony. And you know that, man. What
was your message to them when at that last kickoff? What did you tell them?
Just told them you got to believe. I said, you got to believe, guys. Our last kickoff when we kicked off, is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about when you got the kickoff, when you guys got the ball.
I said, guys, you got to believe. You got to believe. I said, they're going to give it to us short. We have a short field. We get close enough, we're going to throw it to our best player. And we ran guys down the middle of the field, and we put Connor Trent on a kid that's smaller than him, and he went and made a play. And the thing that I'm going to say is that I told them at halftime, I've been so proud of how they just won't quit. And that's, you know, and we've been there, and we find every opportunity to let teams hang around because I believe we're the better football team right now. I do. I just, offensively, we struggled. Defensively, we played well enough to get in it. We got to go fix what we got to fix. And listen, Tony, all we're going to ask for is a chance. We're going to make a road down to Franklin Simpson, and district championship's online.
You told your team earlier that they're doing something special. What can you say is the identity of this team?
Hart, courage. Everything we've taught, you've been in our locker room, heard courage, grit, sacrifice, all of it. You know, and you heard me say after the game, Jordan Bradley has struggled. Like, he had a great year last year, came off an injury and struggled, and knee surgery, and you know, you've been around, Tony. You saw him. He fumbled at Caverna. He fumbled twice the other night, and against the Derry County, I looked over and he was crying. And he couldn't figure it out. And Clark ended up hurting his knee against the Derry, and I said, Jordan, we're gonna fix it. And at the beginning of the year, I said, guys, we don't know who's night's going to be. And Jordan went down and scored the first touchdown for us. And it's just like they love each other. And when you love each other, you go fight for each other.
Wow. So who do you guys have next week?
Franklin Simpson, district championship.
You know, what are some of your early thoughts outside of the district championship, but just that you guys are chasing the dream that you started at the beginning of this season, that you're on the brink of it?
Yeah, I can say this, Tony, and I know you post this, and I know people are going to look at it and say, oh, he's, you know, and I told you this at Vernon, and I still mean it. I still open the polls, and I still ask people, and I look at their online stuff, and nobody ever picks Hart County. All we got to do is take care of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will take care of itself. And that's how we've led our motto, and we've blocked out everything else. And we're here. We're on the brink of doing it. And listen, you followed us last year to Casey County, and I know, what I do know is you're going to see a heck of a football game, because utmost respect for Franklin Simpson. They got as much grit as we got, and it's going to be a dang dogfight.